White House correspondent Peter Alexander has more. Good morning to you, Peter.
Hey, Chanel, good morning to you. Despite his election loss 6 months ago, this may be the week that former President Trump really cemented his control of the Republican Party with the expected ouster of Liz Cheney, one of his most prominent GOP critics. Cheney calling this a turning point, but it appears increasingly clear that the Republican Party has already made its turn. With House Republicans on track to expel Liz Cheney from her leadership post as early as next week, her likely replacement, Elise Stefanik, is already auditioning for the job, unlike Cheney embracing former President Trump in new interviews, telling Trump loyalist Sebastian Gorka that President Trump is the leader and the voice of the Republican Party, and speaking to former Trump advisor Steve Bannon.
My vision is to run with support from the president and his coalition of voters. We are one team, and that means working with the president.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi dismissing Stefanik.
Maybe she's more, shall we say, compliant. It's not my business. I don't really know her.
Stefanik slamming that as a sick, sexist smear. The behind-the-scenes push to remove Cheney highlighting the former president's grip on the party. Despite her conservative credentials, Cheney has come under fire for signature achievement, the 2017 tax cuts. But she's embraced Mr. Trump's efforts to cast doubt on the 2020 election. Senator Lindsey Graham summing up the future of the party like this.
Can we move forward without President Trump? The answer is no. I've always liked Liz Cheney, but she's made a determination that the Republican Party can't grow with President Trump. I've determined we can't grow without him.
And as for next week's expected leadership vote, several House Republican sources tell NBC News that some conservatives are weighing whether they will back Stefanik. This is the irony here. While Cheney voted in line with former President Trump 93% of the time while he was in office, Stefanik supported his positions only 78% of the time. Still, top Republicans have said that they believe she has enough votes to get the job. Chanel?
We'll see. All right, Peter, thank you. All right.
Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button.